Hello, my dear, wonderful YouTube friends. Today I was feeling a little anxious about doing my live stream coming up on Friday at 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So I thought what I needed to do is just do a short video to feel better about it. And it's rainy today, so there's not much going on outside. I can't really get out and uh, go around and visit with people or much or do videos because it's kind of cloudy and drizzly. So today I thought I would reshare the 3 poems that I wrote that I've already shared with you and a couple other things. Um, my mother loved poetry and music. And when we were kids, we on the road in the car, 5 kids in the car with 2 grown-ups, usually a station wagon loaded to the gills. We all had everything that we owned was either on top of the car or underneath us. We made a big bed all the way across the back of the station wagon, and 4 of us kids stretched out and rode in the back. Once in a while, we were able to sit up, and then one of the kids sat in the front. So that's how we lived, and we stopped along the roadside and camped anywhere we could find a place. And it was a very rough life for a woman with 5 kids. And my mother did the best she could. She had a lot of struggles, and she had a couple of breakdowns over the years, but she really loved my father, and so she went along with his travels, and that's where I got my wanderlust, of course. So anyhow, but my mother loved poetry, and throughout those years, she wrote poems about her perspective of life. And I wish I could share some of those with you now. Her book of poetry that my sister and I compiled together is in California. And so at some point when I go to California, I'm hoping I can get it and maybe share some of her poems. Anyhow, so today I'm going to start sharing again the poetry I wrote. This is all about poetry. So here we go. This one is titled, My Daddy Was a Traveling Man. My daddy was a traveling man. We roamed from town to town. In him was a wanderlust. He had to move around. To see the world was his desire. It burned in him just like a fire. To quench the thirst, he had no choice. In his head, it was like a voice. Mommy said, Lord, not again. Over and over she said this to him, but in the end, she would just give in. A few weeks or months, not very long, Dad got the itch. It was time to move on. Never time to say goodbye. Resisting at first, then we kids would cry. The crops in the field, they beckoned us. A hard day's work was reckoned to us. Mommy sighed and cried. Yes, I know she tried. Exhausted from resisting, but Daddy kept insisting. In defeat, she gave in, because, of course, she loved him. Our life was rough, but it made us tough. We saw the country so amazed and learned about life through the haze. A life of adventures and experience abound, things you could never find living in town. We all grew up and left the nest. At the end of the day, we truly were blessed. Now I roam from town to town. I have the wanderlust. I must travel around. I don't need no sticks and bricks. Home on the road is where I get my kicks. God made this world for us to enjoy. New places to me help me find joy. No one is being blamed. The life I am living, I'm not ashamed. I don't seek fortune or fame, but what I've learned in life is what I became. My daddy was a traveling man. He roamed from town to town. Now as a nomad, real peace is what I've found. Freedom, adventure, still much to see. It's only just begun to be. I've only just begun to be who I was meant to be. The next poem is a poem of hope and faith. It's called God Hears My Prayers. A lonely child, she felt so unloved. She knew God existed in heaven above. Yet she was left here to fight her plight, and didn't know at the end there was light. She struggled daily to understand why she was here in this great big land. She searched for answers year after year, but no answers came to remove her fears. And when she was at the end of her rope, she sought to end it all. She just couldn't cope. Finally, one night, in her deep, dark cave, she closed her eyes and began to pray. That was the start of her journey back. What was before, it would never come back. God heard her prayers every night. He opened her eyes. She could see the light. She asked, "Why did you come? I know you don't care." But he held out his hands and he bid her come near. From then until now, she is never alone. He showed her in future what would be her home. When her spirit leaves her body, she won't need to roam. But in the future, she will find her new home. Not today. It's not time yet to go. There's still much to do here. She must not let go. So many out there who have felt the same way. Her voice must be heard. She has so much to say. Who knows how many need to hear it? They don't have to live in fear. He hears them too. He's listening. Open arms to them too he brings. God knows your sorrow, my dear sweet friend. Open your eyes. See the light at the end. You must reach out and ask him, "Will you please come in?" When he returns and my work here is done, he'll say, "Come into my arms, my sweet little one." The third poem I wrote is called "Where Can I Go?" After so many struggles in the last few years with my health and what have you, I haven't been able to travel much. So I think that's what triggered me to write this poem. Where can I go? What should I see? I've seen it a lot, but there's much more to see. Yet so little time left till there's no more me. My hair is gray, my body aches, my teeth are bad, my bones can break, my eyes grow dimmer with each passing day. How much time I have left, I cannot say. I have places to go and people to see. I must move forward while I'm still me. The beaches and mountains, they call to me. Where will I go? Where should I be? The weather's been cold with the sun so low, but summer's coming and then I must go. Finances keep me from moving too fast. Slow and easy, for me it is best. Soon I will visit the rivers and streams, the trees and the mountains call too, it seems. A few days here and a few weeks there. The box van will take me, and with friends I will share. Another year now has passed me by. Getting better now, so I must try. Preparing to travel, getting ready to go. I will make memories wherever I go. Campfires and friends, they surely abound, and music and beauty are all around. Time to get going while there's still time left. Adventure awaits me. I'm not done yet. So I will go, and I will see. Great times are out there waiting for me. Another year, it's not too late. A little time left here. I cannot wait. Well, I hope you'll bear with me. I get a little emotional whenever I read my poems because I feel what I wrote. I feel it because what I wrote is from my heart. It's from inside of me. And I share my heart with you people because I feel it's bursting out. It wants to come out. So I have to share with you. And I hope I can give you hope and faith and whatever you need to get through each day. I rely my God in heaven to help me through every day. And I find ways to find pleasure and joy in this life. And it's not always easy, but I'm grateful I have this home and this way to live and that I can do it. So anyhow, another person, a lady named Linda Barker, she's one of my subscribers. She wrote a poem. She does kind of fun poetry. And I asked her, and she said she would be happy to let me share this poem with you guys. It's called Nomadic Ladies of the Desert. Here it goes. I follow Minivan Lee and Box Van D. In a GMC van travels Vanessa. Letty lives in a Transit Connect. But I just didn't expect that gal that lives out of her Tesla. The other one she shared with me is called Linda's Little Transit. Linda's Little Transit parks where no big vans fit. You can call that rig tiny at best. It's a Transit Connect. So show some respect for minimalism put to the test. Gee, I sure hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to share more eventually. Got my guitar. I'm practicing. I'm so way out of it. I haven't touched a guitar in over 2 years, even before I broke my wrist about a year. So I really didn't play at all. And I was never very good. But I am practicing it. And eventually I'll get in here and play a song. I hope you don't feel it's too awful of me. Anyhow, so I wanted to share that today. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll uh, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm glad you're here. And share it with your friends. And I want to thank you for all your support. I am almost monetized. This morning when I checked, I think I needed less than $100. So I'm almost there. Then I'll start making a little bit of money to cover some things that I have to purchase to do this. But anyhow, I'm excited. I really didn't do this for money. You know that. I do this to help other people. But I'm looking forward to add a little stipend to go with my Social Security. And many of my subscribers out here have helped me in so many ways. I did want to mention a few that have helped me. I cannot name all of you, but there's Claire and Evelyn and Diana and Diane and Vern and Bob and Oh my gosh, Mary, couple Marys, couple Claires, actually. There's just so many people that have been there for me, both financially and emotionally. And I really do appreciate all the people that have helped me so much. So, okay, have a great day. I'll see you for sure on Friday. And if not, maybe I'll get a feather up my to do another short video. We'll see. But anyhow, that's it for today. Thank you for coming. Come back again. Bye-bye.